Hi Virgo, welcome to your June 2020 Taroscope. Before I even get into this read, I'm going to deeply apologize. For those who don't know, I upload all of my videos from my phone onto the YouTube app. And if I don't have enough memory on my phone, or if like service is being wacky, it takes a really long time for the videos to upload. So Scorpio's video took, I want to say 4 to 5 days to upload. Which like delayed Cancer's video, then delayed Capricorn's, and I also like don't like to delete the videos until they have uploaded onto the YouTube app. And because of that, don't always have enough memory on my phone to record. And then someone at my work tested positive for COVID-19, which I had to take care of that to get tested and things like that. So that is why there's been a delay. And I know, there's only several days left into June. So for some of you, this might have already been stuff you have already experienced in June or still in the middle of it. And it might affect it into a little bit of next month, July. But when I do July reads, I'm going to do, earth signs, then water signs, then fire, then air. Since, you guys did not get your actual, full month, I'm going to do your guys' first for July. So I do apologize in advance. If you're new to my channel, like I said, I record off my phone. So I shuffle 8 cards and a 9th card. That's the overall energy off camera. And then if you can see the cards up there, I use those as clarifiers for any clarifications. And then I have Romance Angels as a oracle deck. And I also will use some sex magic cards, which those are fun, and notes from the universe. So again, I deeply apologize, Virgo, for the delay in your video. But yeah, let's see what's going on for you, what has been going on for you, what maybe will happen in the last couple of days. And I also want to say, if you happen to watch this video and it's no longer June 2020, but this resonates for you, then it resonates. That means that's you found the message when you're supposed to. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and even Mercury, because Mercury is important, which we are currently in Mercury retrograde. So, I'm pretty sure Mercury retrograde has to do with some of this stuff taking forever, because it also messes with technology, for those who don't know. So, your overall energy for the month of June is the 6 of Cups. So this card is about nostalgia. So some of you may be feeling nostalgic, and I feel like a lot of people can feel that way just because of, for those who are at least really following the rules of quarantine and trying to limit and social distance and all of that, you could really be nostalgic for the way things were before COVID happened, before it hit. So it could be feeling nostalgic for that. It could be feeling nostalgic for maybe an old job, an old friend, an ex. And this also could be in terms of exes. It can also do with people from the past returning. It could be romantic, it could be platonic, it could be a family member that you lost contact with, an old boss recontacting you because maybe there's something that they want to, But yeah, so this card is about nostalgia and or things from the past coming back and returning. Or there might be some past problems that you have not yet dealt with, or are currently in the process of dealing with. That is your overall energy for the month of June 2020. So let's go into this read. So, and I forgot to say, Cups, the suit represents water signs, which would be, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So you could be dealing with those. Your other placements could be water placements. You have Cups again, which this card is in reverse, and it is the 5 of Cups. So this card in reverse to me is about either you are very deeply stuck in this stage of focusing on past situations that didn't work out, that you really cannot see new and better situations coming towards you. So it could be that. Or it could be you are coming out of focusing on those past situations that didn't work out, and, maybe you're slowly starting to see new and better opportunities for you, which I think for some of you, that could be the case, because your next card is the Ace of Cups. which the Ace of Cups is like, basically, if you can see, it's like it could be love coming out of nowhere, because it's kind of like a hand coming out of the sky, right? It could be love offer coming out of nowhere. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be platonic. Sorry, I'm a Gemini, and I just think that my brain moves faster than my mouth, and that's why I always get tongue tied. And again, Mercury retrograde. So the Ace of Cups could also be like just an abundance of love, overflowing love. It could be a soulmate connection coming through. It could be, a really good platonic situation. It could just be in general, or maybe even you being in a better place with self-love. It's just there's an overabundance of love coming towards you, or maybe someone was trying to give you an overabundance amount of love and joy and stuff, and again, you're still too focused on things that didn't work out that's stopping you. But we're going to clarify everything, because I've already got some questions. Because your next card is the Hermit card in reverse, which, Virgo, if you don't know, this is the card that represents you. So you could be dealing with another Virgo and having issues with them, since the card is in reverse. Things could be stuck with another Virgo. Since you are Virgo yourself, it could be you just being stuck yourself, having some issues in yourself that you need to work on. If not, this card still has other meanings besides it being a Virgo. This card is about actually being a hermit, like keeping to yourself, right? So for some of you, you may be coming out of having a huge hermit phase where you were, and it could be you were doing self-reflecting. You could have still been going out and doing places and going things and not following social distancing. Whether I'm not here to shame anyone, because that's not conversations I feel like having in the comments or whatever. But so it could be an emotional like hermit phase that you were coming out of, if it's an emotional mental hermit phase, you're coming out of it, or some of you may still be a little bit stuck in it. For others of you, you may really have been following social distancing and keeping to yourself and not going out and stuff, and you've been like a hermit, and that could be weighing on you. It could be weighing on your love life, other situations, whatever. But some of you have been the hermit. Some of you haven't been. Either way, it's to me, it's like there's coming out of a hermit phase, whether it's you were physically being a hermit or emotionally, mentally being a hermit. Some of you are coming out of a hermit phase. Some of you are kind of still stuck in it, or if you're dealing with another Virgo, you had issues with the Virgo, or your cross watcher could be watching it, and that's the energy I picked up on. Who knows? So, if this story is so far fitting to you guys, great. If not, hey, we're gonna clarify and get some more answers. So we have the Knight of Wands, which wands, I always feel like I say wands wrong. Wands do represent fire signs, which would be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. So you could have those placements. You can be dealing with someone who has those placements. If not, you can have a very intense and hot, passionate love offer coming through. If it's not love, it could just be something very intense and out of nowhere and very quick offer of something coming towards you. The only reason why I think it's more love is because you have the Ace of Cups and this read. Then you have another knight on the bottom row. So you could have a very quick, it could be from a fire sign. If it's not from a fire sign, it's just a very quick action of it coming through. However, your next card is a Two of Pentacles, which Pentacles do represent earth signs, which Virgo, you are an earth sign. And then the other earth signs would be Capricorn and Taurus. So you could be dealing with the Capricorn and Taurus. You could have those placements. Either way, the Two of Pentacles is about weighing options. It's trying to figure out what you want, or the other person that you're dealing with is trying to figure out what they want. So, whoever it is, someone in this situation, they are really much weighing their options and trying to figure out what they want to do. And, I'm not sure what's going to be decided, because you're weighing your options. Interesting. Your next card, though, is the Emperor. In reverse, which this could represent an Aries. So again, you could have Aries placements. You could be dealing with an Aries. Either way, and the Emperor could also, yes, like has like an older guy in the picture. It can represent an older guy, but if you are having issues with an Aries, I would say things are either stuck, or if you're in Aries, you're kind of stuck in your head, not going anywhere, type of thing, or it's just not working out, or you're just not really in a good place right now. But the Emperor is usually about like ideal partners, male or female, so whatever energy you want to apply to whatever. It's about an ideal partner. So either you don't view someone as your Emperor, or someone doesn't view you as their Emperor or their person, whichever pronoun you prefer. But yeah, it could be more masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be shackled to the idea of it being masculine, But anyways, the Emperor is someone who could be authoritative. Maybe you're not in the best authoritative place right now, or you have a lack of authority going on. Again, it could be very much in the romance department where someone doesn't view you as the perfect ideal partner, or vice versa. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which again, Pentacles do represent earth signs: Capricorn, Virgo, you, and Taurus. So in reverse, to me, it's like, because usually the Knight of Pentacles upright is about a message that's coming to you, whether it is an actual offer of love, an offer of, employment, some money, whatever. It's coming to you, but it's coming very slow. It's usually, the reason why it's coming in slow is because it's going to be a really good and solid, steady offer. To me, this is the one card in reverse that I'm always like, it's a definite no, because it's not moving faster. Like, Earth energy is very slow moving, and it's slow moving because it's usually like it's taking their time. It's setting good foundations. It's laying good groundwork. It's, coming in because this is it. Like, this is the true good thing, and they want to make sure it's perfect and not mess it up, right? So to me, it's like it's not coming. If there is an earth sign, or like maybe you offered love to someone and they said no, or vice versa. There's just a situation where it wasn't reciprocated, There was a no. It could be work stuff and it's a no. However, like, again, you have the Two of Pentacles, so it could be one of the offers, maybe you get two offers, and again, you decide to turn one of them down. And then you have the Page of Pentacles, which to me is similar to the Knights, and the pages are similar to Knights. They're, like, to me, they're the younger versions. Maybe they're a little bit younger, so maybe you're taking up an offer for maybe the newest offer that's coming through is what you're accepting, or you have a new, different offer coming through. It may not be as solid as a Knight, but it, might be pretty solid, more solid than I would say, like, from if it was, like, the Page of, like, Swords or something. It could be a little solid, stable offer, but it's not a big offer. It's not like the offer, or whether you accept it or the other person accepts it, it's not a big offer. For whatever reason, it's not a big offer. It's like the big good offer could have been turned down in favor for this other offer, just because maybe you're not ready for the big offer, and then you take the smaller offer, like the one that like something that's not as committed type of thing, and you take that instead of the one that would be more commitment and something like that. Okay, we're gonna clarify because I really want to get what's going on for you guys. Okay, so I'm using my After Tarot deck, which I love this deck. It's very fun. Okay. Why is the Six of Cups the overall energy for Virgo for June 2020? I hope so far June 2020 has been good to you. And it's okay if your own personal life, is going decent and, Alright, so for some of you, it is definitely a fire sign coming through. It could be a fire sign from the past returning. Yeah, and there's a lot of passion here. There's a intense energy here. There could have been really good sex there. It doesn't even necessarily have to be good, like, actual physical, like, it could be emotional passion. Like, it's intense, though. You, in this past connection, it's very tense. Whoever this is. And then could have been an Aries person, because you did have, again, the card that represents Aries. This is very interesting. All right. Why is the Five of Cups in reverse in this read for Virgo for June 2020? This is for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and even Mercury. I always say Mercury just because that's how he communicates, and how other people, like, receive our communication too. So that can all very well affect, Mercury really does affect a lot of things. That's why Mercury retrograde is such a big deal, because it's how people communicate. It's how people understand other people, and that's why some people in Mercury retrograde are more likely to want to pop off, because it's harder for them to be reasonable or say things in a way that comes off reasonable to you. And, it's just, yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, you keep having like 3 cards that want to come out. So I'm going to do it. 3 cards to clarify. The 1 card. It doesn't feel like it fits though, but I'm going to do it anyways, okay? So if this feels like it throws it off, yeah. Okay, so the first one to clarify it is the Page of Pentacles, which again, it's like so yeah, you could have it could be the younger offer that's coming through that either you're ignoring, or again, like I said, for some of you, you're coming out of feeling like stuck on past situations that didn't work out. For some of you, you could be going with a new offer. But you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which to me, it's like, it's not, if you are going with the new and young offer, it's not very solid. And then you have Judgment. It's like, there still hasn't been, like, I don't know if the right word is karma, but there still hasn't been some type of, like you haven't found out exactly why those situations haven't worked out. And maybe that's why you're kind of clinging on to stuff, but then you're like, you might be giving opportunity to something that doesn't need to have opportunity. If that makes sense. I hope. I don't know, but those 3 cards kept wanting to come out. That's why if you kept hearing the cards like clipping together in a weird sound, that was because those 3 kept coming out. And I didn't want to. This didn't feel right, but they kept coming out, so I was like, all right. Okay, what do we have for Ace of Cups? All right, that one popped up. It's being clarified by the 10 of Cups. So, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, which is kind of similar to the 10 of Cups. But this one is like, there's a very good, solid foundation laid down. It could be like all areas of your life, work, finance, health, a romantic relationship. It's like, it's a very solid situation. It's really good. So it's weird because you do have a 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups situation, but I don't know if it's from the person from the past or this. I don't feel like it's the new little offer though, which is weird. Okay. Can we clarify the Hermit in reverse, please, for Virgo? Oh, interesting. So it's being clarified by the 2 of Cups. So some of you, may have a soulmate situation that you were taking time to really reflect on and think about. Or what's bringing you out of your hermitness is that you meet a soulmate that kind of brings you out of, like, you meet someone that makes you not want to be so hidden and like, you know, like, what's the word? Like, you know, hit hermit energy. It's someone who's bringing you out of that. So you could be reflecting on a soulmate connection where, yes, things are going to work out. Or it's, or it is someone new who, for some of you, yeah, it is someone new who, like, kind of, like, brings you out of your hermit stage. Okay, why do we have the Knight of Wands in this read? Why do we have the Knight of Wands in this read? Okay, that fell out. Interesting. So you have the Moon card in reverse. So it could be a secret that came to light that either you didn't like or the other person didn't like, and it's caused you to move forward, kind of move on really quickly. You could be having issues with the Pisces. You could have a Pisces placements, and you're blocking your, and if you have a Pisces placement that, like, you know, you're kind of maybe blocking yourself from, like, experiencing the kind of intense passion that you need to be. I don't know. Okay, what about the Two of Pentacles for Virgo for June 2020? The Two of Pentacles. Just one fall. I hope only if one fell. I hope I didn't drop one off the bed. So you have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So to me, I feel like some of you are really overthinking this decision to the point of, like, it's causing you not to move and go anywhere and be stuck, and you're just kind of like sitting. You're not making a decision. Some of you are not at all. I say some of you because, again, like, some of you are, like, coming out of the hermit stuff. So, who knows? Okay. What about the, all right. And the Emperor in reverse is being clarified by the Knight of Wands. So, yeah, it could be a really quick, sudden, out of nowhere, like, you and this person are not working out, you know? And I don't know if it's, like, the new person, but it's a very quick, sudden, out of nowhere, you in this situation might not work out. Like, it comes in really fast. Or you could have a message that comes in really fast from an air sign that may not be your Emperor, so be careful. Okay, why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here? Oh my god, my foot fell asleep. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse in the tree for Virgo? Sorry, I'm like, my foot. I'm so sorry, Virgos. I feel like you were like, ooh, she needs to get herself together. She is a mess right now. Okay. Okay. Alright, and you got the Queen of Wands in reverse. So, the Queen of Wands in reverse is about not being able to cut out, like, unnecessary drama, whether it's work-related, friends, or not being able to cut out anything like you necessarily need to. Or there could be a slow movement. You could be dealing with a female air sign, which, I forgot to say, that swords represent air signs, which would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, yeah, you could be dealing with one of those placements, or you could have those placements. But in reverse, this is, like, not being able to, like, to have a good balance of knowing when to be soft and gentle and letting things in, and then also being like, nope, gotta cut you out and move you out, you know? So, yeah, I think there's a lack of being able to cut something out. And maybe cutting out offers that aren't good for you, too, because the Knight of Pentacles, it's usually a slow-moving offer. But in reverse, I said, you know, it's no offer, but this could be not a good offer at all. It could be an offer still, but not a good one. And you're not being able to, like, discern and be like, no, I don't need that. Which is interesting, because your last card, to clarify the Page of Pentacles, is the Six of Wands, Swords, which this card is about moving on to something better and calmer. So I don't know, for some of you, you might be moving on to something better and calmer. Some of you may be really stuck in a situation that isn't good for you, and you're not being able to cut it out. And I don't know why exactly, but some of you aren't able to cut out this situation. And others of you are going to be moving on, I think. Okay? I'm going to ask for 4 additional, after tarot cards of what you guys should know. Okay, what else should Virgo know for June 2020? So for some of you, this may have already happened. Some of you may be in the middle of it, and some of you may be starting to deal with it like, last day of June. All right, so your first one is the 9 of Wands in reverse. So I think, there's just a lot of I think stuckness and defeated feeling and tiredness going on, like too much of it. But you have the Star card, which can represent Aquarius. So some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius or have Aquarius placements. If not, either you are starting to see yourself as this wonderful, amazing person, or someone else is seeing you as a wonderful, amazing person. It could be someone who, didn't realize how wonderful, amazing you are. I just thought about that because just seeing some of the placements, with these cards. Okay, give me 2 more cards for what else Virgo should know. So you have the next one. You have a lot of swords coming up in your after. So you have the 7 of Swords, which to me, this is about juggling too much stuff and not, you're juggling so much stuff that you really can't see anything else around you going on. You're so it could be juggling too much work. It could be juggling, you have too many thoughts and feelings going through your head that you're not seeing the bigger picture. It could be, it could just be you have too much stuff going on too. Some of you may be in a situation where you're still working, and because you may be an essential worker and you're working 2 jobs right now, or you're spending too much time with people, or you're someone who is having really fun on dating apps and you have too many options and you're trying to juggle them all, and maybe you're missing the one that's that's actually really good for you because you can't see it with all the options. Okay. Let's have one more after tarot card for Virgo for the month of June 2020. One more for Virgo, please. Not with all these 10 million cards trying to fall out my hand. All right, and Jesus. You got the Tower in reverse. So some of you may have a little, and it's not going to be a big tower moment, but you're going to have a tower moment. I would say a small one. Or you're coming out of having a big tower moment. Someone may kind of, there may be some betrayal going on. You could have a really small inconvenience. Like you can get a write-up at work and you're like, oh, it makes you nervous. It could be, finding out maybe someone isn't all that great. It could be accidentally missing a payment on something. It's not something that's going to be entirely big. If it is a tower moment, it'll be a tiny tower. It'll be a smaller tower moment. Or you're coming out of having had a huge tower moment. If you have Capricorn placements, I would say because I just did. Well, I think Capricorn's barely uploaded today, and I literally recorded that video 3 days ago. And I've been uploading it since I, finished recording it, which is ridiculous. So, Capricorns, they had a tower moment for sure coming up for some of them. So, sorry, if you're a Virgo with Capricorn placements, you could be really going through some stuff right now. Okay. Need 4 sex magic cards for Virgo for June 2020. Nope. You have the Four of Wands. You have the King of Wands, and it's in reverse, sorry. Right, give me 2 more, please, for Virgo. Give me 2 more, please, for Virgo. Okay, you got the Fool in reverse, and then you got the Six of Chalices. All right, I'm going to tell you what those mean. Look, these ones all have so many different meanings, more than like the sorry, my throat. Like I mean to say, like, the meanings are different than the ones like from the regular tarot deck. So I always have to look them up because I can never remember these ones for some reason. It's something about these ones that I just don't be remembering. Okay, so it was the Four of Wands, and it was upright. Okay, so this one is about playing. Sexual intent is born of play and enjoyment, just as harmony is born of happiness. So, you know, make sure you're having fun, playful moments. If you are engaging in a romantic and or sexual relationship, allow fun in it. It doesn't have to be all serious business, you know. We have the King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands. So, since it's in reverse, I would say some of you aren't maybe embracing someone or situation closely. Commitment is important. It says commitment is important. The conquest derives from quiet willpower and mutual determination to offer yourselves to each other. So I feel like there is a lack of commitment. So there's a lack of wanting to offer up fully yourself to one another, and it could be affecting things. So it could be the past situation. It could be one of your multiple situations for those of you who maybe are juggling multiple people. And then you have the Fool in reverse, which is an erotic outburst. So there's a lack of erotic outbursts. So I would say you might need some to have some fun. So the magic action frees us from uncertainty, urging us to surrender to love, willingness, and spontaneity. Willingness and spontaneity and willingness. So look, I think, there's a lack of, like, you know, maybe randomly you and your partner or person you're dealing with, you know, there's a lack of, like, I think fun. Again, there's a lack of fun. There's a lack of spontaneity in your sexual life for some of you. Okay. And then the last one, Virgo, the Six of Chalices, which is like the Six of Cups, is memory. A portrait reminds us of those who were only distant memories. It may revive desire for an ex and destroy blocks from the past. So, as I said, remember, your overall energy before I clarified it was the Six of Cups. It is the Six of Cups, which is about nostalgia and people from the past. This card is literally talking about, you know, thinking about the past, letting past situations block anything new and good coming for you. So some of you may really be dealing with a past situation that you can't let go. Others of you may be in a situation where you're dealing with multiple people at once and you have multiple offers coming through that it's hard for you to really see which is the right choice to make. So we're going to do Romance Angels. All right. Romance Angels, what do you have for Virgo for June 2020 for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and I don't know if I said Moon, but Moon. Okay? The first one is, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So for some of you, if you are having a hard time with someone you're already with, try to do everything you can to make it work, but if you've done everything you can on your half to make it work and they're not doing anything, you know the answer, you've put in the effort now, and then it would be time to let go and move on. But if you now try to work on it and maybe they open up and are trying to work on things, then good, you saved your relationship, but give it a chance. Or it could be a situation with, maybe someone you have a crush on and you're kind of unsure what to do and where to go. Just give it a chance, try a little bit, and maybe things will work out, But I would say you got to give it a chance either way before completely like, all right, now it's done, Okay, give me 3 more cards for Virgo for June 2020. Okay, this one. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So again, those other cards about playfulness and passion and like a lack of it. Allow passion into your relationship, or even, if you're someone who is having, okay, maybe not so much with the one night stands and stuff, but allow passion into your life. Romantically, sexually, a passion for hobbies, you need passion. Maybe 2 more cards for Virgo. Okay, so like I kind of said earlier, some of you are dealing with an unrequited love situation. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. For some of you, not all of you. So some of you are dealing with that. Yeah. I'm sorry for some of you, but yeah, I'm sorry that it's not working out, but I know you will find someone better or something better. And one last card, please. Ooh, your video is long. Ooh, horses. Oh, well, you got 2 extra. All right, so you have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask. And why does it say false self? Someone's wearing a fake mask in this relationship, whether it's you or the other person. Someone isn't being upfront, and it can be really simple as like not telling the other person you didn't take out the garbage. It could be something that simple, saying like, yeah, I took out the garbage and you did it. You know what I mean? It can be something as simple as that, or it could be something really big that you are being deceitful and not owning up to. And this last one is, this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. For some of you, you have already met the person you were supposed to be with. It could be someone who maybe you overlooked. It could be someone you have already dated, whatever. But some of you have already met the romantic partner you seek, okay? And I'm going to do 2 notes from the universe for you guys. Can I get 2 notes of the universe cards for Virgo? Okay. So, love in spite of it all. That's one. And it says, before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, and the wide-eyed curiosity among you who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, and the first to tell, the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with the dare to love in spite of it all. Is that you, Murgatroyd? The universe. P.S. I remember the glint in your eyes, all 3 of them. Okay, you have that one. And give me one more. I usually do more, but your guys' videos are so long. It's going to be almost like 40 minutes. And, I'm saying it's like June 22nd or June 23rd. when I'm doing this video, and I'm gonna literally upload it as soon as this is done. So what day it uploads on, I hope it uploads soon because I feel real bad. Taurus is gonna have like, you know, depending on how long yours take, not gonna have much time. So if this is a Taurus who it happens to be watching this video and you're like, where's mine? That's why they take forever. And your last one is turn on your love light. Sometimes the best way to remain sane is to love like crazy. Works for me, the universe. So some of you gotta make it clear that you want love. Okay? And then, you know, being kind and stuff and wonderful to people helps, you know, makes the world a little bit better. Alright, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your video. I promise you guys will have a video as soon as possible for July. It's going to be Taurus first, then you guys, and then Capricorn for July. That's the order it's going to start in, just because I'm going to get all the earth signs done first, since you guys didn't get as much time as everyone else. Alrighty, Virgos, have a good rest of your June 2020. Looking forward for your July. Hopefully July will be a little bit different. Alright, guys. Bye-bye.